Oh, what is up, everybody? It's Reverse here today. So apparently, Nintendo has released a new trailer for the Mario movie. A lot of people have been anticipating this trailer, mainly to hear the main character's voice, who's voiced by Chris Pratt. Mario's voiced by Chris Pratt in this movie. People were thinking he's going to trying to do like an imitation of the main guy who does the voice in the video games. I believe his name was like Chris Marionette or Mary. I forgot. I did something like I think it's Chris Marionette or something like that. So he usually does the voice for the video games in the movie in video games, and people would think he would do like an imitation of that, like the "It's me, a Mario." I'm kind of glad he didn't do that because an hour and a half of that voice, I don't think that would have worked on the big screen. And it was like obviously the director thought otherwise because Chris Pratt is just using his regular voice pretty much for Mario. And I have seen the trailer. I mean, it looks pretty good so far. Like you can see, I'm not gonna play the actual trailer because I want to avoid copyright strikes at all costs. But you can kind of see like apparently it starts off for like Bowser. He's fighting against this ice kingdom with different penguins. At first, I thought these were some new characters, these penguin characters. But somebody had posted a clip of like this penguin, the penguins in the video games, and this is apparently from Mario 64. So apparently they're using a lot of different references here from the different video games, which is kind of cool. So it's a huge nostalgia trip if you've been playing all the Mario games up to this point. So because Mario has a lot of a lot of different characters because this game has been going from probably the NES until to this very day. The Mario is a very popular franchise from Nintendo, so it's kind of cool. They got all these classic characters in this movie. So I can kind of predict that this movie does really well, and they keep making more sequels to this movie. They're going to keep introducing more characters from the Mario universe or whatever. So, yeah, like I said, this opening scene was pretty hilarious. You got Jack Black as Bowser, another funny actor I really enjoy. He's doing a good job as Bowser. He's very funny. They got a pretty good cast for this movie. So even if you're an adult watching this, you can still get a laugh out of this if you take your kids to go watch this movie. It's like I'm glad they made something for the older crowd as well too, because it's at least funny at least. Unlike because this is made by the same people who make the Minion movies. The Minion movies are just purely for kids. Those movies aren't. I don't know how an actual adult can enjoy those movies, but the Mario movie has something different. Like I can at least see how you can get some chuckles from this movie because it is kind of funny. So, what was I about to say? Yeah, a lot of people had some issues with the poster they released yesterday too. I didn't decide to make a video about that, but apparently people was having an issue that Mario has a flat butt in the poster. I don't know. Apparently they wanted Mario to have a badonkadonk or something. I don't know. It was very bizarre, but it was a whole thing on Twitter. If you don't believe me, it sounds like it's made up, but no, it was a whole thing literally on Twitter about people saying, "Hey, why is Mario's butt flat?" I don't know why people could care so much, but it was very bizarre. But they had that going. But yeah, so far I can see why they made this movie. Like it's going to be just as successful as the Sonic 2 movie was, because that movie did a lot in the box office. I can see this doing just as much. I can definitely see the vision this company had with this movie, having all these all-star actors and actresses. Like I said, they got like Jack Black. They got Keegan Mike and Kills from the guy from Key and Peele show. A lot of famous actors I recognize from different movies, so I'm like, this is gonna do very well. I could definitely see why they got Chris Pratt and everything. This is gonna do very well at the box office. Um, this is where it says, "I love Jack Black as Bowser. I also love Keegan Michael Kill as Toad. Chris Pratt as Mario. They were hyping up his voice, especially, and no, not feeling at least not from this teaser." It was a lot of mixed reactions about Mario's actual voice that Chris Pratt is doing. A lot of people enjoy it. A lot of people just hate it, I guess. I don't know. I'm in the side where I'm like, oh, I'm okay with it. It's not that big of a deal. It's like, I'd rather hear this dude's regular voice than hear like the imitation of the other guy, to be honest. So it's like, you got to sit through an hour and a half of a movie. You might as well hear somebody's regular voice that is like a cheap imitation of what they want Mario to be. So I'm fine with the decision, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of famous actors like Charlie Day is pretty hilarious. And Taylor Joy, I remember. Yeah, I don't know a few of these actors. Seth Rogen is always hilarious. Yeah, pretty good cast of people right here. The voice for Bowser Bang going perfect. The kind of casting that makes a villain. Chris Pratt as Mario terrible, literally terrible. They could have had chopped up Captain Lou Albano's lines from the Super Mario Super Show. See, this is what I'm talking about. Are you using these weird references like this old TV show? Who knows what this show even is? I'm like, the Chris Pratt voice sounds fine. I don't know what they're talking about here. Um, let's see. It's The Mario movie looks really good. Chris Pratt's voice is what I expected it was going to be, sure, but the Mario movie looks really good. I am in. Yeah, so a lot of people who were doubters at first are probably like, like this movie looks really good, so that's interesting. Uh, I can't wait to take my babies. Okay. Honestly, it looks like the best looking Illumination movie. Yeah, this does like the best movie they ever made. Like I said, this is the same team that does like the Mean movies and like the Secret Life of Pet movies. This is like the best movie they have ever done, to be honest. So you can see there's definitely stuff with the quality for this title right here. So the sets, the production values, etc., looks above and beyond what I was expecting. Congrats to the artist. Bowser looks amazing. Hot take: Chris Pratt as Mario sounds great. I don't know if that's even a hot take. I think that's like what most, like at least what half the people who saw the trailer think. The voice sounds fun, to be honest. Um, Can't freaking wait to watch this movie. Let's effing go. Been waiting my whole life for this. Yeah, because there has been no good Mario movie. Like the original Mario movie, that live action one was so trash. It has been notoriously just made fun of for being like a complete joke. The live action one just looks so terrible. But this looks like, if you're a huge Mario fan, if you want to see a movie, here you go. This looks like an actual, like, really good interpretation of a Mario universe, of a Mario type of movie. So there you go. And I'm saying some people try to gatekeep adults being happy about this movie, but you gotta think about it. Mario came out since like the NES. People who really enjoyed the first Mario games are now adults now. So why would you be mad that an adult who grew up with Mario his entire life wants to see the movie? Like, really? Even though it's kind of like it's mostly aimed for kids, but then again, a lot of people who were kids when the game was popular, was really as all time popularity, we're now adults now. So I mean, I don't get the shaming of adults who want to see this movie. If you're an adult, you want to see this movie, go right ahead. I mean, I don't see what the big deal is, but you know, there is people out there who's trying to shame people from who's actually excited for watching the movie. It's like, how dare you want to watch this movie? You're going adult. It's like, really shame people for wanting to watch a movie. That's what some people are doing. That's what they're doing with their free time, shaming other people for them seeking some type of joy. So this guy says, this trailer absolutely rips, and I don't care who hears me say it. Okay. Jack Black putting everything he's got into this voice acting, and Chris Pratt is just himself. Okay. Sonic 3 better be written in gold. It's kind of fascinating how the two rivals, Sonic and Mario, were both rival, I guess, like console mascots or whatever. They both have the best looking, like, I guess, like video game related movies, which is very interesting because, like I said, this is going to do insane at the box office. I can already predict this is going to do really well at the box office. Like, obviously, the people who made this movie, who had the whole thought process, the voice actors and everything, they kind of knew that this is going to do extremely well at the box office. Okay, wow, that's so much better than I expected. Like, damn. Yeah, so I'm gonna include it right here. You definitely see like the mixed reactions. Like, some people don't like the voice of Chris Pratt doing it. Some people really enjoy it. Some people are really excited to go see this. So, yeah, those are just my thoughts about it. And other people's thoughts as well. So, definitely see your thoughts down below. Are you excited about the voice acting, or you just don't care at all? Are you gonna go see the movie? Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.